Breaking news. Delta State governor shut down school over death of 1-year-old pupil flogged by proprietor. When I heard this news, I must be sincere with you. God sees my heart. I was traumatized in the night when I heard it. I couldn't sleep. I kept ruminating over it again and again. Do you know what a 1-year-old child is? Just a child who was born less than how many months ago, turned 1 year. And because parents these days, they work, try to make ends meet, mothers trying to support the father. In some cases, even the mother is the breadwinner. The man may not have as good job as the mother. And so she had to quickly shut down maternity and go, back to the office or go back to work and begin to work. This little child, do you know what children do? Have you heard of Muddy Puddle, Pepper Pig? They play with water. That's the way they learn. They play with water, they play with mud, they dirty themselves. It's part of learning. This 1-year-old baby, the mother dropped him in school. And so the proprietor flogged him 31 stroke of the cane. 31. You know what in fact, let's continue with the news. We'll get all the details. Delta State governor shut down school over death of 1-year-old pupil flogged by proprietor. Delta State government has shut down Arise and Shine Nursery and Primary School located in Asaba following the death of a 1-year-old pupil. Report by Channels Television said Obinna Udoze died due to the several punishments he received from the school proprietor and son for playing with water and wetting his clothes. The teacher and his son reportedly tied the hands and legs of the boy and flogged him mercilessly, leaving several marks on the baby's body. The baby reportedly fell sick due to the beating he was subjected to, taken to the hospital in Asaba. He later died in coma, but was later confirmed dead on Saturday morning. Following the death of the pupil, the Delta State Commissioner for Basic Education, Chike Osai, revealed that the institution was not recognized under the state government and that the proprietor lacked the operational license to operate the school. Reports emerged that the accused teacher, Emeka Nwogbo, was initially released by the police following an argument with the victim's family while the child was still in coma, but was rearrested after the victim died. The Delta State Police Command spokesman, DSP Bright Edafe, told news that the police has commenced investigation into the death of the 1-year-old pupil. So this boy is how old? 12 months old. Let's put it months because if we put 1 year to look as if he's very old. So if you're listening to me, okay, you have a son or a daughter, he's 1 year old. 1 year old. You heard me correctly, he's 1 year old. That baby that does not even if you beat the baby now, he will still come around you. He will still come and, you'll be wondering, is this child? Because they are children. They don't know better. The child you just beat now will still be the one to be roaming around you. And one will be saying, look at the person that just beat you. That's the person you've just gone to meet. He's 1 year old, 12 months old. Mother dropped him in school. And because this baby wet himself with water, the woman and her son that is beating a 1 year old, did her son not wet himself with water? These are questions we must ask ourselves. Oh. That her son, okay? Because now they are acting, if it's another man's child, you want the another man's, this is now, did your son not wet himself with water? Your own son, did he wet himself with water? What did you do? So how come this 1 year old cannot wet himself with water? When you talk the pepper pig we are talking about, you see this pepper pig, this muddy puddle. You're taking your child, even the one that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old to school. They see water. They still want to stay. I will still don't put your leg in that water. It's just a game. It's just something they enjoy doing. Because the baby wet himself, they tied the hand and the leg. Ah, oh my gosh. They tied the hand and the leg. I told you I was traumatized when I first got the news. I was like, my God. Like what? What? That's why I understand countries that have said, please don't touch this, don't touch them because it turns into something else. It turns into, some people take it out of proportion. There is a place not to spare the rod, but not a 1 year old who does not understand left from right. 1 year, 1 year, that a proprietor, two grown adults. Is there something more they wanted? Is there something more they wanted? And now the school education commissioner has investigated and said the school does not even have the appropriate function to be able, okay, to even have a school. Yet they are running a school in that vicinity, in that community, and students are going there. I just feel that these things should not be taken with levity, and it should be taken up, and this people should be dealt with. Now, if the woman, for instance, is 40 years old, we should calculate 31 times 40, because that means if a 1 year old can take 31 strokes of the cane, a 40-year-old will take times 31. For every one single year the person is, he should take one stroke of the cane. Yes? To make it a fair game now, then the son, if the son is 28 or 29, he should take 31 times that what? That a number of age he is. So we can understand why they will inflict so much pain. I also heard of another one. They said the boy took, some of these very dangerous drugs, and they beat him from nine. I mean, they said he was smoking one of these dangerous whatever. They flogged him from 9 a.m. to 12 in the afternoon, 3 hours. They tied him. Nigeria, we take laws into our hands, so we do. The son of a widow, and the mother was crying. I don't know about her own story, and I don't know about their story because I was not there. She says she has never seen her son with any form of hard drug, that they wrongly accused her son and they beat him to death. Then my question remains, Mama, where you deal with and they beat your pikin? Why you not run go police station say that they beat person or jungle justice or blah 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 blah? Make police arrest them. They make you go pay money, bail them, rather than you let boys beat and die. They don't beat and die now. You come, you they cry. Let's not involve ourselves in crime. When you see wrongdoing going on, please don't encourage. Don't add your hands in it. If anything happens to that person, you are a part of it. Let's refuse evil. Let's refuse it. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye.